All right, we're here with Carmel coach. So Colin, walk us through the race. Obviously, strong performance, got the win, 25 points ish. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think we've had some front runners obviously in the last few years, and I think this year's team's a little bit different in that we're just kind of a team or a pack running group. And we had 4 or 5 guys right there. Our 5th guy ran 16:03, and Trey Harris didn't run. Tommy Gasno didn't run. So I just like the way we look kind of this early. And this is a good meet. There's a lot of big schools here. There's a lot of good teams. I thought, North Central's got some good guys. Center Grove obviously has a really good individual. I just thought we competed really, really well.
Yep. So today coming in, obviously we talked about kind of offline, and everybody knows that around the state, weather-wise, has not been the best thus far in the state of Indiana. Today was decent, so what's it like? Obviously it's important to get your guys to get a quicker win in, to kind of knock that rust off.
Yeah, and I think, we know that our sectional and our regional are at Noblesville, which is a course a lot like the courses out here today. And then the semi-state course at Shelbyville should be pretty fast as well. So in terms of those guys, the guys that are going to be on our tournament rotation, I'm not as worried about whether they get a fast meet. But it was really nice to come out today for a lot of our JV guys where this is their last meet, and to have all those guys who are able to, break 17 minutes or 18 minutes or 20 minutes or 22 minutes or whatever, and finally get a good one in, because it's a little humid last week down in Louisville, and then Brown County, which is such an excellent meet. What a great course, but it rained like crazy the night before. So I was really excited for those guys to be able to come in and run and get a good performance for the season.
Sure. So happy, obviously, with the team performance. You touched on it. You guys are kind of pack running from here. Some teams like the girls program, and obviously split programs here, but they'll send some up to Culver. Why do you guys like to keep it together here? What makes that decision for you guys as opposed to splitting?
I really like being able to come here, in the last meet for the guys that aren't going to be in the tournament roster, and being able to run on a really fast course and see a lot of the teams, from our area. We really like this course, and it's a little bit earlier in the day, so it's going to be a little bit cooler. Culver's a great meet too, but we like to keep all of our guys together.
Yep, makes sense.
It seems small if we have less than our 140.
Sure, no, that makes sense. So as you guys obviously start to cut down now, kind of gear up for tourney season, does this from a training perspective, when do you guys kind of start changing gears?
That's a good question. This year, I think we had a really good team in 2013, and then I think in 2014 we tried to kind of do the same training that we did in 2013, but we didn't have the 2013 guys, and so we were younger in 2014, and I think we kind of saw the results of that. I still think we had a good tournament. We were second in the state meet, and we made Nike that year. But we've got a younger team this year, so we've tried to back our training up a couple more weeks, and we've just kind of gotten into the intervals this week, whereas in the past we might have done it 2 or 3 weeks earlier. But our main goal is to be as strong as we can, knowing that at Laverne Gibson, it's not really going to be about the fastest team. It's going to be about the toughest team and the team that can kind of outlast everybody. There's a lot of good teams this year, and we just want to give ourselves the best chance to do that in late October.
That makes sense. So obviously, you touched on it. I mean, I'm looking around the state, right? You guys are a pack team. You're running that pack strong. You touched on it right there. We don't have quite the individuals like they did in the past, but we do have a strong pack. You got a team like Fort Wayne Carroll kind of doing the same thing. You confident kind of with where you guys are right now and how that pack's progressing?
Yeah, and I like our path through the tournament. Somebody took my bag. I like our path through the tournament, knowing that we do get to see a lot of the top teams. We won't get to see Carroll, we won't get to see Lowell or Westview, but a lot of the other top teams will be in our area. We can kind of measure ourselves against them, and Carroll's got a really good team. And there's just not a whole lot we can do to play defense against them, so we just want to be the best that we can and go to the state meet and kind of see where we stack up.
And that makes sense. So one last thing here, Coach, we'll get you going. So you do have a younger group on the front, and not all underclassmen necessarily, but with your top guy, coming off injuries in years past. What's your message to them as you guys come and roll into that tournament season, knowing that some of them have been at the state meet, some haven't? Like your number 4 today, Keelan, having the great improvement he's had.
Yeah, Keelan's best time last year was 17:59, and today he ran 15:55. Yeah. So that's been exciting. And Colin Murphy was our top guy today, and was the 13th guy as a freshman. Kind of had some setbacks as a sophomore, and has been pretty much the number 1 guy this year. But we try to highlight their improvement. Last year our guys came in and they mainly ran 16:0, 16:02, 16:03, 16:04, and a lot of them were 15:52, 15:53. So today, on probably not as nice of a day, so they're probably 10 or 15 seconds ahead of where they were last year.
Perfect.
And we just want to look at, our guys, and even when we had top individuals like Ben and Bobby and Ben Anderson, they were all about the team, and I think that carries over. And our guys they want to run as well as they can, but they want to do it for the team to be the best the team you can be.
Cool. Well, great job today, Coach. Thanks for catching up.
Sure, thank you.